You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Target located. Bring them in. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. You've opened an Orokin vault. It appears unaffected by the infestation. You've got it. Something is different about this artifact. Looks like some corrupted stayed behind to guard the artifact. It must be valuable. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Great work. I am pleased with your performance. We have got an infestation. Extermination is the only... Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up. Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Sounds like it bears repeating, Lord.
If we were unclear, demonstrate your readiness by destroying infestation. Only then will I grant entry clearance. Act accordingly. Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire. That got their attention. Hostiles incoming! All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready! It's gone all quiet. That That means we won!
Clearance approved, Tenno. I now grant access to the Necrolisk. Mother awaits. But I should warn you, she is not entirely herself. The infestation wormed into everything. After the Great Purge, there were no Dax, no Tenno to defend the place. Just us.
It's not your fault, Ship.
Technically, it is. And now you face an existential threat. If the heart stops beating, the wellspring of your power dies with it.
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
Tenno, meet the head of...
Oh, Lloyd. I had the most distressing dream.
Here we go again.
The wall of Loke was before us. I had my proofs. My father's. I could hear him. I could hear him tapping at the untimed door.
Mother?
We went in, but again, he wasn't there. My husband congratulated me. Sarcastic halfwit. All the while, hiveweed was sprouting all around us. But it was just a dream.
No, Mother. You did all of that. You're as wormed as the rest of this place. The heart is about to fail, remember?
Oh, fuck.
Functional? We are! And we've summoned Ship here to help us.
It'll take more than an old Orokin thug to keep the heart beating. I don't blame you. You're just the product. The Orokin had no respect for my father's work, though I suppose you proved him right in the end. Same as Deimos. The infestation got in. Got to me and my family. Stole our names, our ideas. I can hear its high voice scratching in my mind. Let the heart stop beating. Let the door close forever. Only my dreams seem real now. So... I sleep. It's what makes you special. You know that, right? All thanks to my father. It pumps the arteries of the here and the void. The Entrati family has maintained it for an age, but it's breaking down, and only that idiot knows how to fix it. The man I used to call my husband. I think he's left for good this time. Maybe you can find him. Probably sulking somewhere outside.
Detecting active necromech signals nearby. It could be Father. He loves a good fight. Whatever you do, don't mention Mother. Nothing he hates more. Its struggle is a valiant one, but I fear the worst for our metal friend. Ah, the stalwart defender falls. Rest well, noble warrior. May you someday rise again. Now, to business.
Fight well for a runt frame. If you're ever interested in something a little more old war-sized... Wait. She didn't send you looking for me, did she? I am not going back. Look, you were the second wave, kid. The necromechs were void-shielded, sentient pulse immune. As bright as a bag of hammers, and just as dependable. Not like you. When I met her, Mother, she was as brilliant as she was broken. Chasing her father's ghost, convinced he was still out there. I thought I could fix things. I thought I could fix her. Like she was a loose light board or leaky hydraulic. So yes, she's right about me. I am an idiot. But I'm a reformed idiot. I'm done with her. This heart is breaking down is just another tactic of hers. Don't you see? Everything has to be about her.
That went well.
We must prove to Father that the heart is deteriorating. This will be more dangerous than any Grey Strain monster we faced. We have to talk to Daughter.
Oh, aren't you a fascinating specimen? Organic ferrous exoflesh, hybridized internals, untimed trace. You're a Tenno, aren't you? You need me to tell you where it is, which I wouldn't have to bother with if not for my parents, whose collective heads are so far up their collective lower sigmoids the only air they breathe is what they secrete. Aw, that's kind of sweet, but look at us. We are beyond help. The disease vectors are too complex, changing faster than I can study them. We can only prolong the inevitable. Look, if you help me get back some of what my brother shredded, I'd be happy to return the favor. Deal? You're going to help me rebuild my sample collection. You're probably wondering what happened to it in the first place. Why don't you ask brother when you see him? We call that worm Fass. Don't worry about him though. He's got bigger problems than you. Rome, his sister, they don't get along, as you'll soon see. This is a good opportunity for you, actually. There should be useful detritus falling from the explosion. Try not to get crushed, little one. Don't feel the least bit sad for him. He'll regenerate and even empty your head and exact his revenge. An endless cycle. Vome's the only proof I've got that the hive mind can be divided. Just collect what you can so you can get to the task at hand. a curious way they float above the surface to feed. Don't bother trying to spear them in the exocrine itself. Too damn viscous. Their biology is crucial to my study. Infested but not entangled in shared consciousness. If there's a hope in halting our mental decline, it might be here in these humble little specimens. Get to it! Looks like you've got the hang of it. But you have to understand, helping my so-called family is the last thing I'm inclined to do. You'll have to make it worthwhile. All right, that's enough. Return the specimens to me, and I'll give Lloyd what he needs to take you down to the heart.
I'm afraid I cannot open the gate with hostiles in proximity. You'll need to destroy them before I even think of powering the door.
I remember my birthday. Woke with a knot in my stomach. The hum of my specimen tanks was missing. Silent. But I was surprised to find a little box wrapped in a red bow. A gift from my family that never, ever remembered. The note said, "Best wishes for my best sis." Can you guess what was in the box? A white powder, as smooth and fine as silk. My entire collection, cremated, atomized, and returned as a gift by my deranged brother. If you see him on your descent to the heart, don't be fooled. He'll stab you in the back if he thinks it'll get him a moment's notice from Mother.
Proceed to the heart. Otak and I will take a damage assessment scan of it.
Lots of Barty's Scratchikins on the scope.
Maybe they're planning a party for you!
Noticed my collar, did you? A not-so-gentle reminder from dearest mother. No one in the universe can hold a grudge as deep or as long. She took away all my Entradi command words with it. Lloyd's got more respect in this family than I do. One simple mistake.
To be fair, it was not exactly a simple mistake.
How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? I broke the containment protocol. I carried the spores in. I screwed up. And suddenly, they all acknowledged my existence. Suddenly, something I'd done actually mattered. As if humiliating me would undo what happened to them. We're a lost cause. The infestation will come for what's left of us in time. Speak of them, and they shall appear. Admit it, Tenno. It's beautiful, isn't it? Maybe it's not the abomination you think it is. Maybe it knows better than Mother. Maybe we ought to succumb to it. Let it win.
Sun has strange ideas about what victory looks like. The solar rails, the Tenno. We all depend on the heart to keep the wall open to the other side. If the heart stops, everything goes with it.
Oh, but think of all the time we'd have for hobbies.
Requiem Cipher. I'm embarrassed to say I'm unsure what to make of this. Tenno, can you figure it out?
Ooh, let me! Got it! That doesn't sound happy.
Don't distract them. This is very mentally taxing for a Tenno.
You seem to be indisposed. Let ol' Otag help you out.
Success!
By the heart. It's dead.
The wall's closing, Mother. It's over.
Good. Good? You think this is good?
Oh, so you're talking to us now.
Mother, don't. This isn't the time.
Shut up. I want to see how low she can dig.
Of course you do. Anything to make you feel better about yourself.
I wonder where he gets that from.
Stop.
At least you didn't try to kill me.
Oh, please. You've been playing dead since the day I was born.
Well, I wish you hadn't.
Stop!
Tenno, still functional. Listen carefully. Getting back to the surface is not going to be easy. I don't know how to break this to you, but your warframe, it's barely functional. You're going to have to stay low and out of sight. I know a shortcut, but you've got to do the rest. Be patient. Let them pass before moving on. Be patient. Let them pass before moving on.
Having fun?
I mean, it looks fun and quite dangerous. Oh, good, there's another up ahead.
You're nearly out. Be cautious.
You're still alive. That means we can fix this. We can get the heart back if we work together.
Do you think they will be willing to go back down? Sun and I conveyed the worm to draw the infestation away, up to the surface.
Even if I agreed to help, what about the necromechs down there? Just one of those things.
I've got a little something that I've been saving for an occasion like this.
All right. I've got the calculus data for a restart, but I'll need 10 quanta of leptosam. Son?
I have it. Shall we wake up grandmother?
Let her sleep. Wouldn't want her to worry.
It's too soon for them. Are you sure about this?
Not at all, but we'll have to make an exception. Just this once. Alright, with the void closing up, you're gonna be too weak to help in that frame. Snake's in rough shape, but she's got enough juice for one last ride. What do you say? Ready to go old war style? Alright. Not ideal, but I've cross-routed your Warframe impulse stream directly to Snake. Now, she'll feel heavy, but you'll get used to it. Head outside, and we'll run a field test before your descent. All right, squeeze off a few rounds and get a feel for them.
There's no time for training exercises.
But we've got to prepare...
Tenno, get down there. You're just going to have to learn as you go.
Rerouting power to... Yes! Secondary systems are back up.
The caves won't be exactly clear, but it should help. I've dispersed some specimens to keep the infested out of the way.
Oh, so it's okay if you do it.
Eat popper pellets, you...
Take it easy. I've summoned some velocipods too.
I've managed to bring additional systems online.
When you get to the heart, you'll have to patch the damage, and then we'll restart the system. It's a lot, but we're counting on you.
Waking up! You should have additional functionality. That's it! All systems out. Where the hell is that necromech?
Daughter, the spores. Son, you're on repairs.
No one listens to me.
Tenno, can't have this area contaminated. Clear out those infested and destroy their spore clusters before we seal the chamber. thrusters clear.
I rigged Snake with an old Omni tool. Ready? That should hold. What do you think, Mother?
Seal the chamber. Initiating restart sequence. By Loke, we pass through and beyond.
Chamber sealed. That's it for your ride. And a one-way trip for poor Snake. I'll cut the reroute as soon as the heart's beating. And you'll be back to your old self again.
Restart in 3, 2, 1.
You sure you've got the correct derivatives?
Again. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Just perfect.
It doesn't make sense. Something must be interfering. I checked the equations.
Well, check them again!
Don't yell at me! Again! There it is! Tenno, you've got to destroy this thing, or we're back where we started!
Ho! You have no idea how jealous I am right now. Snake? Snake! You gave her a good send-off. You have my thanks. Ah, Snake. I'm gonna miss you. But you've earned your rest, alright? Rerouting you.
Yes. A rest.
They're an insufferable lot, aren't they? My son, father, blustery and spineless all at once. His absentee wife, mother, who can't see past what she's lost to see what she has. And who can blame the children? Daughter, trying to convince herself she's so different. It only makes her more the same. And the boy, poor son, he mistakes kindness for mediocrity. Who's he competing with other than himself? But in a crisis, they can come together. I've no idea what you're talking about. But even as they've forgotten themselves, their names, their bonds, they might still be a family. It seems you're an important part of that now. So maybe I can help you and your family. This Warframe, Zaku, somewhat of a family themselves. A sum of many, a composite of others we lost in the ages that our Entrati family has served here. There. And now, I think we've had more than enough excitement for one day. I could do with a little lie down.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
Operator, Ordis is sorry.
Happy
to report that all my good jokes are gone.
Intruders are forcing open this location's void portal. You are here to stop them. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Enemy are using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal. Destroy the key and the device. The portal only allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
Coming through that portal was a big mistake, Tenno.
Big mistake, big mistake. No! No! No!
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal. Tenno, you do not want to be on this side of the portal when that key melts down. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Objective complete. The Void Key and Torsion Beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
On this cold and lonely.
Operator, communications await your attention. Please check your inbox at your earliest convenience. Ordis has been counting stars, Operator. All accounted for. Did you fuse your mods, Operator? Did they anger you in some way?
Saddle up!
Operator, communications await your attention. Please check your inbox at your earliest convenience. Ah, a cunning combination, Operator. Inbox messages await the operator. I wonder what they say. Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning how to live.
at a time.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm. Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Get ready for a capsule. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support incoming. delivered another life support capsule. Life support has been replenished. Life support activated. Life support activated. Prepare for life support. Additional life support has arrived. The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction. Life support on the way. Another job well executed. Another life support capsule is now available.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies. Another job well executed.
The inbox has messages for the operator. Anything about orders in there? Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere. Hello, world!
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Don't go too far off.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail? Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
The Zanuka prototype has made Alad V a very dangerous man. If he's allowed to carry out his plans, no Tenno in the system will be safe.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka prototype will fix that for you. Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit.
Alad V sees the power of the Tenno and thinks he can take it for himself. That power is sacred. This blasphemy must end now.
Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for reconstruction. Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype.
Target acquired. Take them down.
Oh, Tenno, Project Zanuka is the next step in your evolution. I will make you 100 times stronger. Why resist this? Ungrateful, you'll never know what I could have done for you.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Looks like heavy activity ahead.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe Ordis will get a message someday.
A new quest is available in your codex.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox. Ordis keeps a tidy ship, and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
There is a large platoon of Grineer Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Another job well executed.
Operator, a communication awaits your attention.
There is a large platoon of Grineer Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Watch out! I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
The inbox has messages for the operator. Anything about orders in there? When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Got him.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox. Check your inbox, operator. Maybe Ordis will get a message someday. Operator?
Your target is the system mainframe. Deliver the payload. Your target is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals.
Hello.
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
Scratch one.
That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please check your inbox.
Hey, Chip! So there's a super secret place on Mars, Tiana Pass. Nothing to do with any old legends or awesome crystals or anything. Probably doesn't even exist.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
I can see you are hungry for the knowledge of the sanctuary.
Tenno are more than just fighters. Prove your intellect by hacking these terminals. A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission.
Tenno, you will make an excellent hunter. These can make you an even stronger hunter.
Advancement imminent.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you? I can see you are hungry for the knowledge of the sanctuary. I can see you are hungry for the knowledge of the sanctuary. Tenno, I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature. There it is, right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require. I have it. Thank you. Continue this hunt, Tenno, and enlightenment will follow. I can see you are... This is how I can help you. Show me your dedication to the sanctuary. Patience, Hunter. You are not ready for this test. I can see you are hungry for the knowledge of the sanctuary.
Elemental condensers, helium-3 processors. Alep's facility is consuming Jupiter's resources on a massive scale. Operator, you certainly have an eye for strategic targets. Ordis has marked key infrastructure for demolition.
Get in there and kick
Access the facility. First targets marked. Render them non-functional. These elemental condensers are the heart of Alet's operation, his profit center.
Smash it up!
Helium-3 processors are key to the operation of this facility's reactor cores. It would be a shame if something happened to them. Most efficient, operator. Ordis has located the next bank of machinery. Now, turn your attention to the reactor core. Locate the console and initiate the overdrive sequence. Overdrive sequence in progress. This will take a few moments. Do not allow Alet's personnel to reverse the sequence. Success! Core melt initiated. In a few brief moments, this facility will cease to exist. May Ordis suggest
running for your life!
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. Eliminate all Corpus threats. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
The path to greatness is walked one step at a time.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. A new quest is available in your codex.
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money? The index. Well put together, Operator. Now get out there and...
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud. Now to test it in the field. Onward!